Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, to a family that looked ordinary from the outside, but carried storms on the inside. As a child, he was quiet, deeply curious, and always lost in books, sometimes reading for 10 hours straight. He was especially fascinated by science fiction, space, and physics. But his early school life was brutal. He was bullied relentlessly, often beaten until bruised. When he was 12, a group of boys threw him down a staircase and beat him so badly that he was hospitalized with a broken nose. He rarely complained, but those moments carved into him a kind of resilience that would later define his entire life. During this painful childhood, a small spark of genius appeared. At age 10, Elon discovered computers. By age 12, he had taught himself programming from a manual and created a simple space shooter game called Blastar. He sold it to a magazine for $500, his first taste of creating something valuable. Even then, he dreamed about space. He imagined rockets, colonies on Mars, and a future where humans didn't live on just one planet. Growing up in apartheid-era South Africa, Elon felt the environment was limited. He also didn't want to join mandatory military service at age 18. So in 1989, at just 17, he left South Africa alone and moved to Canada, using the opportunity to get citizenship through his mother. His first few years were difficult. He worked small jobs, cutting wood, cleaning boilers, even working at a grain farm to pay for food and rent. But every struggle pushed him one step closer to America, the place he believed was the center of innovation. In 1992, Elon finally transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned 2 bachelor's degrees, one in economics from the Wharton School and another in physics. He also wrote papers predicting the rise of renewable energy, online banking, and space exploration. Even back then, he wasn't thinking small. After graduation, he began a PhD in applied physics at Stanford University in 1995. In 1995, Elon and his brother Kimball started their first company, Zip2, in a tiny rented office that doubled as their bedroom. They couldn't afford an apartment, so they slept on a beanbag and showered at the local YMCA. Zip2 was an online business directory with digital maps, similar to an early version of Google Maps. It gained traction and attracted major clients like the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune. In 1999, he founded X.com, one of the world's first digital financial services platforms. Most people didn't trust online money transfers at the time, but Elon believed this was the future. A year later, X.com merged with a company called Confinity, and the merged company became PayPal. The internal conflicts inside PayPal were intense, and Elon was even removed as CEO while he was on a flight to Australia. When eBay acquired PayPal in 2002 for $1.5 billion in stock, Elon, its largest shareholder, received $180 million. This was the moment that changed everything. With that money, Elon could have lived a peaceful life. Instead, he risked almost all of it. In 2002, Musk founded SpaceX, officially called Space Exploration Technologies Corporation. His goal was simple, yet insane: reduce the cost of space travel and eventually build a city on Mars. The world laughed at him. Even space industry experts said it was impossible. The first Falcon 1 rocket launched on March 24, 2006, and exploded. The second launch in March 2007 exploded. The third launch in August 2008 failed again. 3 rockets ruined. Hundreds of millions gone. Engineers quitting. Media mocking. Journalists calling him delusional. By late 2008, Elon Musk was on the edge of bankruptcy. He had invested his entire PayPal fortune into SpaceX and Tesla. Both companies were collapsing. Elon Ritter said that this period was the closest he ever came to a nervous breakdown.
Before Christmas in 2008, thinking, this is the closest I've ever come to a nervous breakdown. Like, I never thought I would ever be someone who could have a nervous breakdown, and I did.
But he refused to give up. He borrowed money to pay rent. He sold personal assets. He worked 22 hours a day. And on September 28, 2008, the fourth Falcon 1 rocket launched successfully into orbit. For the first time in history, a private company had sent a liquid fuel rocket to space.
Liftoff.
2 months later, on December 23, 2008, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract for cargo missions to the International Space Station. In the moment he received the call, he broke into tears. SpaceX was saved in the final minutes. Around the same time, Tesla was also fighting for survival. Musk had joined Tesla Motors in 2004 as a major investor and board chairman. People mocked the idea of electric cars, believing they could never be fast, affordable, or practical. Tesla's first car, the Roadster, launched in 2008 and gained attention, but the 2008 financial crisis nearly killed the company. Suppliers demanded payments Tesla couldn't afford, and the company was weeks away from shutting down. On Christmas Eve 2008, Musk secured a last-minute funding deal. Tesla survived, barely. Over the next decade, Tesla changed the world. The Model S, released in 2012, became the first electric car to win Motor Trend's Car of the Year. It stunned the auto industry. Model X came in 2015. Model 3 arrived in 2017 and became the best-selling electric vehicle in the world. While building Tesla and SpaceX, Elon continued launching new ideas. In 2015, he co-founded OpenAI to ensure safe and beneficial artificial intelligence. In 2016, he founded Neuralink, aiming to build brain-computer interfaces that could help paralyzed patients walk again, and one day allow humans to interact with AI safely. That same year, he created the Boring Company to build underground tunnels that could reduce traffic. In 2015, SpaceX began working on Starlink, a satellite internet network. By 2024, Starlink had launched thousands of satellites and was providing high-speed internet to remote regions, disaster zones, and even aircraft. In 2022, Musk acquired Twitter for $44 billion after a dramatic negotiation and turned it into X. His goal was to transform it into an everything app, a platform for payments, video, messaging, and public conversation. The move was heavily criticized, but Elon remained firm in his belief that free speech was essential for human progress. What makes Elon Musk different is not that he is a billionaire. It is that he repeatedly risked everything, his money, his reputation, and sometimes even his health, to pursue ideas that almost everyone said were impossible. From a bullied child in South Africa, to a struggling immigrant in Canada, to a young entrepreneur sleeping in a rented office, to the man trying to take humanity to Mars. Elon Musk's story is a reminder that extraordinary dreams require extraordinary courage. Success does not belong to those who never fail. It belongs to those who refuse to quit.